that from 2013 to 2020, I should have known the whole time that XRP was a security. My attitude is like, I was in your office multiple times. Not once did someone tell me that they viewed XRP as a security. So it's a little bit, I think, and the judge involved in the case, and now I'm getting kind of in the deep end here just for a second. Just recently, the judge had a ruling about some discovery things, and she described the SEC, one, as being hypocritical, two, as not following a faithful allegiance to the law. That's a quote. This is a federal government agency that works for us, right? Like, it's part of the government. We should feel outrage. Like, the idea that now everything under Gary Gensler's view is a security is crazy talk.
You want to send $100 to Mexico, and you use actually our native digital asset, which is called XRP, as a bridge currency between the two fiat currencies. So changing from USD to XRP and immediately after to Mexican peso. This is really revolutionizing actually the way that the money is handled.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we have Bitcoin and cryptos dumping right along with stocks. We see yields are rising, and plus, guys, the dollar is amazingly strong. And while the dollar is so strong, what should you be doing? I went over it on my stock channel. Make sure you check out the stock channel. You have to take advantage of this strong dollar. Not your financial advice, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But like I stated, guys, the yields are rising. So make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are making all-time highs. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Make sure you're pulling the repo. It's still over $2 trillion. And, guys, we have all the central banks raising rates. All this free money is out the window. And we have more central banks meeting next week to see how much they're going to be raising rates. And remember, guys, majority of this global economy runs off the dollar. And right now, the dollar is as strong as it can get, and it's destroying the emerging markets. It's going to force them to come off the dollar. And then what happens after that? Remember, the NWO caused the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. And we already know what that solution is. Cryptocurrencies, the new digital economy. It's going to force the emerging markets to move over to the digital economy. That's the reason why they came up with the name stable coins and central bank digital currencies to replace fiat. And we're seeing more and more brick and mortar banks closing down. And what is their excuse? More and more customers are turning to online. And when it comes to the job market, that's all we keep hearing is labor shortage. And they're going to use that as an excuse when it comes to automation. And 2023 and 2024, we're going to see mass layoffs. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And guys, don't forget about Grayscale. Grayscale picked up a little. We know most likely they're going to be selling today right along with the rest of the market. We know they move lockstep with the Fed. And don't forget to pay attention to their actual allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news. We have XRP pumping. While everything's dumping, XRP is pumping. And you know, I always tell you to pay attention to indicators. Look at the volume. Up over 89%. So we know the whales are front running. And we know anytime a crypto pumps, we know we get the hype boys that come in. But guys, remember, XRP and XLM are protocols in order to send money close to free of charge. That's the whole point of it. Now, can XRP get to 589? The answer is no. Ripple and the Stellar Foundation are going to make a lot of money. But when it comes to XRP and XLM, they are synthetic stable coins in order to send value. They're the collateral that you need for a split second for the exchange of value. So it doesn't matter whether it's fiat or gold, I get real-time settlement. And that opens up trillions and trillions of dollars of liquidity. And that's why those protocols are so important. And like Jamie Dimon stated, banks are already moving trillions and trillions of dollars digitally already. And we know Ripple has a protocol also for bank to bank without using XRP. Now guys, we had the Cardano upgrade went live, didn't get any attention, but we know how important Cardano is going to be to the fourth industrial revolution. And then also we have the European Stock Exchange to list Bitcoin carbon neutral ETPs. And guys, we just keep seeing the casino get bigger and bigger. And we see the merge of the legacy market with tokenization. And lastly, that's what I'm going to be speaking about. Now we have the Fed rate hikes and shrinking of the balance sheet, plus the 15% corporate tax we know is going to destroy the U.S. economy, the legacy economy. But again, the NWO caused the problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with the solution. Guys, the whole point of the Federal Reserve System is fractional reserve lending. Now they're going to turn this whole economy into that. That's what tokenization does. Instead of you buying a full Bitcoin, you can buy a fraction of it. The same way with any of these cryptocurrencies, you can buy a fraction of it. And that's how the whole economy is going to be. Real estate, you'll be able to buy a fraction of a piece of real estate. And it won't matter where that actual property is. Remember, technology can be used for good or evil. When you look at the fourth industrial revolution, we actually could go back to the barter system and cut out the middleman, which of course is the bank. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'm going to let you finish that. But the masses are asleep. They don't understand finances, and they're so distracted on things that don't matter. And by the time they wake up, the robots, algorithms, and drones would have taken over the economy, paying each other with crypto, and the sheep will be in the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The new stock channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, spread it everywhere. But you have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, where everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, to see where the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.